Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me. Today I'm talking about be brave. Remember, be brave is one of my key words that I was touched with, and it's in my heart for me to talk to you all with, coming from the girl who's got cancer and is trying to be brave. Sure says it, right? So how and why and what? Nicole, this is a big, fearless word. How can you tell me to be brave? Well, with one thing I'm doing to be brave specifically is I've decided in the 30s, in this new decade of my life, goodbye 20s, hello 30s, there's no such thing as timelines. I'm going to be brave enough to tell you what I'm telling myself, that there's no such thing as timelines. Timelines trap us, confine us, make us compare, judge ourselves, and feel limited and little. The timeline in my head has been starting well before my 20s. It started even as a child playing house or playing with my Barbie dolls or Polly Pockets, all those things of the 90s time frame, right? I envisioned my future. I dreamed of my dream job. Timelines for me are I'm married, I have a good job, I'm doing my passions, I have money to travel the world, all of these dreams to come true for me. And to me, in my 20s, I'm taking action because this is the first time that I'm fully independent. When we head from high school to our 20s and on, freedom is there, right? So I'm going to school to get an education so I can have a job. Dating boys, finding jerks, and finding great guys. Both things happen in college life, right, specifically, and did actually run into my husband, but who knew? I could have found him anywhere, right? So are there things in our lives that we never can plan for? And our timeline of me having to be married, me being pregnant and a mom by now, me having my dream career, making millions of dollars so that I can have a huge giant house, so I can go travel all around the world, so I can take time off, so I can be a big, rich and famous entrepreneur, victorious lady. These were all of my expectations starting off in my early 20s when I faced the world. That entire time, there were some challenges. I did not do well with school my junior year. I needed to retake some classes, I needed to pick myself back up, and I needed to move forward. My timeline was different. I did not graduate in 4 years, I graduated in 5 because of it. I had a wonderful job at Lifetime, not gonna lie, but they let go our entire team as I am the manager of corporate health coaches and loving my entire group. Lose your job. I develop a brain tumor. Something when I'm trying to get pregnant is not what you are expecting, and your timeline changes. You go left and right and criss and cross, and it's well sooner than you ever expected to. Or your plan happens faster than you expected to. I have friends who get pregnant when they're not ready for one, or friends who are trying to get pregnant and aren't having it either. Timelines do not matter. We need to live bravely and fearlessly and use the word that I have for my 2020 word, which is trust. We need to be brave enough that we trust that timelines do not matter. You don't need to follow a timeline. Break free of that. Release yourself into the world and be brave enough to be just yourself and let God finish the path for you. He has been the one who has designed your life to begin with, and He will finish it for you. Seek Him for guidance, seek Him for trust, and be brave and trust this plan without a timeline. Promise, it pays off, and I'm adopting this into my 30s, and I have about 30 days, maybe less than that, until I'm truly 30, and these things will make a difference. I will talk to you soon on more about being brave. Today's video is dedicated to Sarah Zimmich Peterson. She's my sister-in-law, and she is the creator of Sarah Z Peterson on Instagram, where she makes beautiful artwork. She created the image that I used for my intro, and she's created other artwork of me and Davis and friends and family, and she is a gifted artist. Follow her on Instagram at Sarah, spelt with an H, Z Peterson, spelt with an E-N, so S-E-N, and she will be worth a follow. Also potentially worth purchasing a piece. Thanks so much for your hard work, Sarah. Appreciate you and that big, lovely heart of yours.